Hello and welcome. I'm on the lot at Nissan, and we're going to look at a Nissan Leaf 2021. Is electric car charging the wave of the future? We're going to find out. I'll tell you what, not yet, and in my opinion, I think they're selling them all wrong. Could there be a place for these cars? Yes, but is this a replacement for your gas-powered car? Not yet. Okay, not yet. Soon. We're riding on Michelin's here. Energies, of course, right, as they say. 215 50R17s, all right, and they're optional, and we'll see that in a minute here. These are made in Tennessee, all right, with an engine and transmission from Japan. They basically put it together here with 35% U.S. content. Look, I'll take it. It's better than nothing, I guess. I'm not a fan of these chrome doors, handles, really. That's a minor thing. This is an SV, zero emission, of course, as it says. Zero emission out of the car, not out of the coal-fired power plants that we use here to get the power for the car. But hey, when you want to feel good about what you're doing, even though you're not really doing anything, this is the car for you to get, okay? Look at that dual exhaust down there. No, there's no exhaust pipe on it, right? All right, so no exhaust. I like the color, of course, but I would, right? I wouldn't. Somebody, marked on these and, hey, let's get this stuff cleared up before we put the car out for sale. How about that? That'd be really great. That might be some marking from the truck or whatever. Either way. Now, here's the thing about these numbers. 100% electric. Oh, it's amazing. 215 mile range. Pretty good. I don't know. 62 kilowatt hour battery. It's 214 horsepower. Congratulations. Up to 240 charge. 100 kilowatt quick charge if you can find it. It's got all your standard safety features on it as normal, right? It's got rear door alert, and what that means is when you go to open the back door, if there's somebody coming on a bike or a car or whatever, it'll alert you because you're too dumb to look back there. And even the intelligent key opens the charge port door, so that's why we didn't try to open that up. Here's some other interesting things, though. It does have heated seats, but they're manual. The seats are manual, which is surprising to me. So, 6-speaker stereo on it, not bad. Apple CarPlay, standard on most cars. 8-inch touchscreen, Siri hands-free. We got 3-year Nissan Connect, and you can set this thing to charge at different times of the day. So in case your electricity is less later in the day, you can set it to charge at night or whatever. Here's a real problem with it, though, right? And we get fog lights too. Charge port door lock, nice. And there's your 17-inch alloys, and power mirrors that are heated. Now here's the thing: 11 hours to charge it at 240. That's a dryer plug, which you should have an electrician install in your garage. That'll be generally a dryer plug. Costs a couple $100 to have an electrician install that. You're going to charge for 11 hours at home from empty, although you won't get to empty your house. Because, why? You had just drove the thing, so you're never going to be empty quite at your house. Is that great? I don't think so. If you can find a 100 kilowatt charger, maybe you can get that somewhere, but you're not going to find that at your house, certainly. Color of this is called gunmetal, and the interior is black. Naturally, here, Smyrna, Tennessee, we make this. Here's another problem with the car. It's $41,940. And, of course, it's $80 just for a first aid kit. But here's your $41 now. You go, well, Mark, you get a $7,500 tax credit. All right, well, number one, you shouldn't get those because the government has no business funding your car purchase. But even so, you're still $34,000 for this thing with a 215 mile range according to them. Now, we get 20 below zero here. That range is cut in half in the middle of winter time. All right, it just is. That's just how it goes. So expect 100, 125 miles in the dead of winter if you use this car in the wintertime, which they want you to do. So to here to replace your car, you're looking at only 100 mile range in the wintertime. Is that satisfactory before you do 11-hour charging? I don't think so. Not yet. And how they should sell these cars is as one of your car's replacements. This could be your commuter car easily. And that's how they should sell it, and that's what I think it should be. You replace one car with this, okay, and you still have a gas-powered car to go somewhere. Because I will tell you, coast to coast on these, it's just not practical on a Leaf yet. Really, Tesla's really the only one who's got that handle. Can you drive it coast to coast? Mark, you can drive this around the country. Yeah, you can. You can, but it isn't practical yet because of the charging. Look, they need to have charge stations like a gas station, meaning you insert your credit card and the car charges. None of this 15 million apps and all that stuff. That's something that needs to be solved. The port needs to be solved because Nissans, I think, are using the CHAdeMO charger still, which they shouldn't get out of. There's a CSS charger, which they should get into. It needs to be standardized like a gas tank in a car. When you have, no matter what car you buy, right, you don't worry like, oh, I wonder if the gas pump will fit. That doesn't happen. That can happen with an electric car. So they need to solve that and let you just put a credit card in without having 40 apps to charge your car. When that happens, I think then we're in for an electric car as a replacement for a commuter first, and then later as your only car. So you'd keep this and maybe your Escape, right? So you still had something if you wanted to go somewhere. That's how they would sell it. And then I might be in on it, although it makes an expensive commuter. It does save you a lot on gas. There's no oil changes, none of that stuff. So something to think about. But that's a Leaf. Over 40 grand for a Leaf with manual seats. So keep that in mind. And thanks for watching. We'll be back soon on the lot with something new.